why is so important. In fact, arguably, the why is everything. Many times people ask me, well, what is it about Hatch Tribe? Why do you do it? How did it come to be? And, if you're new to Hatch Tribe, maybe you've never heard part of the story, so I thought that I would share it with you today. I have been an entrepreneur now for over 10 years, and I've owned multiple businesses. I've sold a couple, I've grown all of them. In entrepreneurship, it's a ride. In fact, it's often a wild ride, and you know that. I know you know that if you're listening to this. And the truth is, nobody tells you exactly how to do it. I went to college for business, but I can assure you they didn't tell me how to run a business. They didn't tell me what it would be like to be a business owner. And I had spent the first 10 years of my career working in the corporate world, where I was getting really good training for how to do stuff, but it had nothing to do with what it means to be an entrepreneur. And when I came over to this world of owning a business 10 years ago, I felt like I was getting handed my ass, and I'm sure you've probably felt the same way. It's like there are things that you just cannot figure out. They're not coming easily. It feels hard. It feels complex. It's like you're cutting your teeth every day. And I think that the older we get, the harder those things are because, I think there's this sense that as you get older, everything gets easier. But I think in the construct of business and being a business owner, there's always something to learn. There's always something that's unfolding, and I think about how much has changed in the 10 years since I started a business to now, 10 years later. It just evolves and changes. The things that I'm dealing with now are very different than they were in year one. And that's the nature of building and growing a business and seeing it move into the future with you. You change, the people around you change, the world changes, God knows this year. And you have to adapt and evolve with it. So Hatch Tribe in the initial year, 5 years ago, was really about community. It was about creating a space for women entrepreneurs to come together, to connect with one another, and to recognize that we were in fact not alone. And that at its core is still very much a part of Hatch Tribe. We believe that we as women are better together. It's not about competition and fighting against one another to get to the top. It's really about how can we come together to create a better world, to create a world in which women can step into entrepreneurship and be successful, a world in which we can earn at least what our male counterparts are earning, if not more. And that's about creating a better world. And we're better together, and we're better when we support one another in that pursuit, in that endeavor. Now, the other part of it is you have to learn as you go. And we really believe that you need insight and information, but you need it in a package where you can learn quickly and not be stuck in, say, a course that's going to take you 12 months to get through to act on something that you actually needed to act on this month. So inside the Hatch Tribe Collective, our membership site, not only are you getting the community and the connection to other business owners, but you're also getting that education in a way that's meaningful, that's packaged up, that's helping you move on the things that you need to move on. And at the core, there are really 4 pillars of what we do inside the collective and what we do at Hatch Tribe that I believe are most important. One, it's about intention. And that's about setting goals. It's about being really clear with what you're going to do with your time, energy, and money. Because when those decisions are made, it frees you up to take action. So we have to be setting goals, and we need to be setting intention around what it is that we're doing and why we're doing it. 2, once we have those goals set, dude, we got to get after it. You know that. And that's all about sales and marketing. Those are really the 2 things that we have to do in order to have a business. It's the rocket fuel. It's the thing that really makes the rocket go. Without it, nothing else happens. We don't really have a business without it. The third piece is really about building those systems and processes, because that's where it starts to get easier. So this is where things like hiring and bringing in people to help you are really at play. It's about automation and having some systems, even if it's managing things with your team, that you've got those pieces in play so that you can start making things easier, so that it's not like you're reinventing the wheel every time you sit down to do something like, say, create a newsletter in your business. And then the last pillar, and to me, this one weighs about equally to all the others, is mindset. You know, it's how we're thinking about ourselves, how we're showing up inside of our business, whether we're allowing the struggle to shut us down, whether we're allowing limiting beliefs, fear of failure, fear of judgment, any of that creep in and get in the way of us doing good work inside of our businesses every day. I've worked with thousands of women entrepreneurs over the years, and I will tell you, there's not a one that hasn't faced a mindset issue that's showing up inside of her business. And that to me is like, if we can fix that, if we can really help women build a sense of confidence that they don't have to be perfect, they don't have to be right all the time, they don't have to shut down just because they're afraid of something. And I say this is they and me and we and you. That's where we win. Because when our mindset's strong and we can say, you know what, I don't have to be perfect, but I can still show up in my business. I don't have to like see struggle as failure. I can still show up inside my business and recognize that sometimes things are just going to be hard. I don't need everything to be easy. In fact, if it were, would I be growing? It's changing how we view our work and really changing how we view ourselves and how we show up. That's how we become that confident CEO that's really able to get out of that struggling entrepreneur mind and move through the system, build a business that's really meaningful, that's really powerful, that's profitable, that can last the test of time. That's where we win. So when people ask me why I do what I do, it's because I want to be a part of the solution. And by solution, I mean, I want our world to be more just, more equal, more kind. You as an entrepreneur are part of that. You're paving the way from the ground up in creating more parity and equality in our world. Because when you go out and you build a business, which you show to others, to other women, to other girls, is that they can do it too. And that's really powerful. We still do not have as many women stepping into entrepreneurship, and we do not have as many women being successful, meaning earning enough money to truly live off of and thrive off of. Women earn an average of $15,000 less per year than our male counterparts, even in entrepreneurship. We've got some work to do. But that's why I want to be part of this. I want to be part of the solution that helps women feel really excited and proud of the work that they're doing, helps them feel really confident to step in, and that they've got the tools, the system to help them get where they want to go, but also the community to support them. Because yeah, I mean, you can do it alone, but why would you want to? You can do this surrounded by others who get it, who want to be part of the same thing. So if you are not part of a community that's really supporting your growth as a business owner, I encourage you to check out the collective. You can play with us. You can sit at our table. Everyone is welcome inside of our community. And at the end of the day, if you want to grow your business, you want to scale it up, you want it to be more powerful, more profitable, more purposeful, come be part of it. We'd love to have you be part of our community. So you can find the details at hatchtribe.com/collective. And of course, if you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We are here for you now and always. All right, talk